numbers from all the participating offices, including the town clerk. All the forms. What I have here is, because we do not have a residential or a small commercial exemption, that we're just doing a class 1. And we just need your signature on the excess levy capacity, which is a requirement by the Department of Revenue. That excess levy capacity for the current fiscal year is $11,322.88. We just need all the board members to sign the document here. It's a written signature and a printed signature, please. Some copy for you, just I know that you're going to sign that too, but we'll be uploading this as soon as the meeting is okay and certified. So I don't know if there are any questions. You want it written and printed. So the Department of Revenue is certain they know it.
Sign for it. Yep.
So this year's, last year's tax rate was $11.57. This year it's $11.08. That doesn't mean your taxes are going down because your values went up. So just a quick example, if your property was in the average of $400,000, your tax bill was $4,628 last year. And this year, with that increase in value, at the new tax rate, it would be $4,875, which isn't too hard to swallow, considering we spent some money at town meeting. Thank you very much. Anything to add to it?
Yeah.
Accept the report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Okay, it'll be submitted right now. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Just so everybody's aware, the first 15 seconds, it was muted. So inadvertently. So we missed the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh,
We
that was,
redo it.
what do we do? No, okay. I make a motion to approve the warrants for WR 24-12.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The approval of the minutes will take place at the end of our session for tonight. Since I was not available for the minutes that are being voted on tonight, so I am not able to vote on them. We will wait to see if Mr. Hapikoski can arrive on time to sign off on minutes. 6:15, public session. Anybody for public session, please? Chief?
I'd like to welcome you back, Lucy. You were sorely missed. Glad to see you on the road to
It's
recovery.
nice to be back, I think. Get back in the groove again.
There you go.
I have some public session.
Santa?
Oh, yes, Santa from the North Pole and Robinson Road. So Santa's here with some gifts to the Council of Aging. So who is the head of Council of Aging?
Mrs. Rucinski?
So from the Dollinger family, we want to present you, there's a monitor on top there, a nice new laser color printer. Ink for all of your printing needs. Brand new laptop. And let's see, a docking station and a lock cable in this bag as well. So I'll put that all over there for you guys.
Thank you.
So for the board, I'm donating this to the Council of Aging from the Dollinger family.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Very kind.
Yes.
You need to know our addresses.
I know everybody's address.
You're on the list.
The naughty list.
So Santa's gonna head back to the North Pole, and leave all this stuff here for you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas all.
Anyone else for public session?
Yes, I'm going to follow up. I understand there was a question about the fax machine downstairs. I'm Barbara Rashinsky, Chair of the Council on Aging. We had a meeting with the Board of Selectmen and Elder Services, and it was decided we should meet as a board with Elder Services. That was difficult to arrange. So with some advice from other board members, I drafted a letter, and I have well, first of all, I looked through the MOU that was to be signed by Elder Services and the Council on Aging. And one of the stipulations was for the Council on Aging to provide a telephone line for use of an Elder Services issued fax machine or provide access to a dining center fax machine. I drafted a letter with other concerns that we had, and I have a copy of that for you. And highlighted on it is my concern about the fax machine. I asked, does the fax machine in the senior center belong to Elder Services? Going forward, the fax machine near the administrative office upstairs will be the one available. We chose to do that because in the time that I have been volunteering here, the Council on Aging, that's over a year, the Council on Aging has never had use of the fax machine. We provide a line and we pay $22 a month for a machine that we do not use. Plus, with the condition of our room downstairs, we are operating all of our appliances on 2 wall plugs with electrical strips. The fax machine is on one of those wall strips. If any of the other appliances are used, like a coffee maker or a tea kettle, it blows a circuit breaker. So using the one upstairs made more sense. In response to that, so I have that letter for you. And I also have a letter from Jim Burns, his replies to all the questions I raised about the MOU and situations that we had question about. His response highlighted is the fax machine, laptop printer are property of Elder Services. And I asked them to label everything so we would know what was Council on Aging or Senior Center and what was actually Elder Services. He said we will get our property labeled as quickly as possible and we will remove the fax machine ASAP. My committee reviewed all of his responses to the questions that I asked. They voted to approve his responses as they are, and I have a copy of the signed MOU that states that they will remove the, well, it's just the signature page, but it is in response that they will remove the fax machine.
I will agree with it. I will go along with it, but in my opinion, I am not in favor of it. It used to be, and it still was, as far as I knew, an integral part of the nutrition program, which happens to be one of the best programs that this town has offered to its seniors and to the rest of the, it covers everybody in town. It is not just for seniors. And that was an integral part for communication between the nutrition center and to the Elder Services. It's also a central part for Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels is another program that is sponsored by the town of Ocam. We like to keep it going, and the communication is always between them and ESW. And I honestly don't know why you weren't able to use it as a fax machine, as I had my office down there for many years, and I was able to use it whenever I needed to. So I do not understand. And I just feel for time efficiency, having it down there, it's used 4 to 5 times during meals, during Meals on Wheels. And now it's going to take a little more time to get these messages out to Elder Services. That is my opinion, and that is my comment.
The Council on Aging has, in my in my experience, never used the fax machine. Most of us will use a phone or whatever to forward something to whomever. We do wholeheartedly agree that the Meals on Wheels program serves some 26 or more meals a day, and we feel that's a very important program. It's just that there is also a fax machine in the building to be used. It's a duplication in a sense because there are, in essence, two fax machines in the building.
Does the Board of Selectmen have a copy of the signed MOU?
I can give it to you right now.
Just so we have it on file.
Yeah. Do you want the MOU highlighted also? I have that.
We have the original blank one, we just don't have the signature page.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Karen.
Because we had the old original.
We had the old original, then we had the updated one when
Just not
Mr.
signed.
And then,
And if I could, I have another concern. The other concern, I'm very grateful for a new door down there. The problem is that one lock, one key situation sort of diminishes our ability to use volunteers because one person has to be here all the time. I would suggest a lockbox, a combination lockbox similar to what realtors use that could hold the keys so that everyone, they were available to everyone. The combination could be given to those people using the building. There could be waivers assigned for security. The combination could be changed routinely for security, but it would make the building more accessible to members of the committee when they need to volunteer.
That's a tough question.
I mean, right now, if because that's a key to the downstairs, we have a key to the upstairs, but they both get to the same place.
Exactly.
So it's an issue of minimizing the number of keys that are needed downstairs, I think is a good thing. And having a lockbox does limit the number of keys. So I don't know what the harm would be having a lockbox downstairs rather than making duplicate copies.
I think it's a better idea.
Until we can get a new lock system on all the doors.
Yeah.
It's a good fix for the time being.
And
I
in
mean,
a similar situation, the storage unit, I would like to purchase a combination lock that could secure that so that somebody doesn't have a run around. I know Maribel has a key upstairs. No, you don't have a key upstairs. I have a key downstairs. And I don't know who has the other key, but you have to get into the building, and our outreach person who would like to get to walkers and all of that, when there's a need, there was a need over Thanksgiving, has to call me to come up to open the building, to get the key, to get to the storage unit. Again, similar to a lockbox situation for keys to open the doors, having a combination lock where the combination could be left with those people who actually need to get in without looking for keys might make more sense.
So is it like one of the old,
Like a locker lock, but I think there are ones that now can be encased
Oh,
in a
at the-
plastic kind of thing, so they aren't gonna rust out and,
or you can do like the numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I think that makes
Right.
more sense than having a key.
right.
We were doing it very quickly, so that's what we did.
Yep.
First thing was to
And I think one with the
Yeah,
actual
the
numbers
four
is
numbers on the
easier
bottom.
than.
Yeah,
I think it saves everybody in the building when they need to get into that storage area. If the combination is available to them, they just do it instead of going looking for a key.
So would the COA be purchasing the lockbox for downstairs, and would the town be purchasing the?
I
lock
don't
for
know, I didn't know the logistics of that, where it's mounted to the building. And it controls the building doors. I didn't know if that was our purview or not. I didn't think so.
I have lock boxes on the grant that I can give town or her. I have 50 of them up there.
Wow.
Okay, thank you.
That would be great.
Just like Christmas.
Where's your Santa hat?
I don't have any computers left.
Darn.
All right, and the last thing I have is that I've seen requests for the use of ARPA funds. And at our last meeting, we talked a bit about the use of ARPA funds. And the primary thing that, in my mind, that is necessary is an upgrade of the electrical system downstairs. It's a very dangerous system. We have 2 wall plugs. I know this has probably been heard many times before, but right now, there's more usage of the building. And with our new gifts of computers, 2 wall plugs is going to make it very, very difficult to set up the locking station and everything for the computers so that they can be used.
Yeah, and we don't want
I
extension
would
cords
wanna
on
check.
surge protectors, on surge protectors.
Which you have seen.
We need to check with an electrician before we do anything and add anything
Yeah, we
downstairs.
don't know anybody.
It's just too touchy down there. It's
Oh, I know.
very delicate,
I know.
that we're going to have to find.
Well,
an
it's delicate
electrician
for us,
to
but
Look at
somebody,
it, give us approval, get the inspector to look at it, give us approval downstairs.
and it's dangerous for us when somebody gets a cup of coffee and the lights go out, so.
Yes, it is.
So it needs to, that's a priority for us. And the second one is the resurfacing of the floor in the small office off the furnace room. We asked the public to go in there for podiatry, for blood pressure, for shine, and it's disgusting. The paint has chipped, it's totally stained. We have washed it, we have done what we can to it, and it's disgusting. And
It
I'm
used to be
always
part of the
embarrassed.
oil room,
right,
so it made it very difficult when we made it into an office. The whole thing was covered in oil. And that's probably the result of where it came from.
Mhm.
People just used it
so
for
we,
that.
we have tried, but it is pretty disgusting to
Mhm.
ask people to go in there for blood pressure or whatever.
Are you aware on the website, there's a place to enter ARPA requests?
No, I did not.
That's a nice central location, so they all get funneled through there. and-
I did print up a list for you. The top 2 are the priority, and then the storage, the lock, key box is on there also, but then there are others that I'm sure Council on Aging could purchase some of those things, but I just tried to prioritize the things that we talked about. I'm done.
I think we should notify the electrical inspector. Have him check it out. He was the last one I know that actually put in plugs downstairs. And he knows, hopefully he remembers where all the boxes are and everything that they have to be hooked to, but we have to remember that the wiring in this building is done many, many years ago. And that's what we're working with. And I don't want to see any fires in this building.
Well, we had, the treasurer's office went out last
Last
Monday. So,
Wiring is one thing that scares me about this building, is that, you know, one thing goes wrong and it goes. And we're doing our best most times to keep this building upright until we find a replacement for it or do something else that we haven't really talked seriously about, which we're going to have to. But that would be my suggestion.
Chris? Did you want to speak on?
No, I mean, if you're gonna read the letter, I can read the letter, it's up to you. So I'm just here in case there was a public discourse about it.
Oh, it's under correspondence.
So right now it's at the end, but did you want to take it now?
It would be more convenient for me if it was now.
I put it in the packet.
Do you want me to read it? So this was an email received to the Town of Oakham Select Board from Chris Shute, 17 Maple Street. Subject Library Shed Project Observations. Dear Select Board, as it appears the library shed project is nearing its conclusion, it's my duty as the sole abutter to this town property to provide you with a taxpayer voter overview of the project, including observations regarding the conduct of the trustees and library director Samantha Bodine, as well as a call to action to avoid the systemic problems as evidenced here in the future. On April 11th, 2023, at 7:30 a.m., library trustee Lisa Huntington showed up on my property line with a backhoe and an operator named Bill. After inquiring what project required heavy construction equipment on the property line shared between myself and the town of Oakham, Ms. Huntington shared the attached plan Exhibit 1 pertaining to a play shed, water feature, and sandbox, and stated you should have attended the posted meetings. When I further inquired as to when these meetings took place and why wasn't I offered the simple courtesy of notice afforded to an abutter, Ms. Huntington replied, "Sam said you were all in on this project. That isn't true. That isn't true." I believe she was referring to the library director and town employee Samantha, who never shared details of Exhibit 1 with me. Picture of Exhibit 1. Ms. Huntington appeared sympathetic to what clearly were some town politics at play and encouraged me to attend a library trustee meeting that evening. At this meeting, Ms. Bodine left the impression she was either unable or unwilling to properly communicate between myself and the trustees on the shed project. In addition to the above, here is another example. A 2011 notice from then trustee Susan Turnbull pointed to shared property rights between the owners of 17 Maple Street and the library. Ms. Bodine in a 2018 email to me sought to have me agree to remove these rights as the trustees were planning to build a gazebo. Sometime in 2022 or 23, Ms. Bodine asked trustee Susan Meyer's husband, attorney Peter Clifford, to validate whether this right of way existed in either my deed or the library deed. When it was discovered it did not exist, she failed to inform me of either one, her request to research my deed, or two, the finding from Ms. Clifford. The latter is especially puzzling, given her pointed focus on the topic. Note, Mr. Clifford is not Oakham's legal counsel. Why is a town employee using private counsel for a town matter? During this meeting, I simply asked the trustees for the truth about the project, the property rights access issue at hand, and indicated my willingness to support the project. Trustee Susan Meyer agreed to write in the minutes that you have legal access. I offered to financially support the project and asked Ms. Huntington to be my contact as the project progressed. She agreed and indicated a willingness to change the plans to accommodate what was clearly a concession based on what appeared to be a gross miscommunication by Ms. Bodine. Initially, Ms. Huntington appeared to make further attempts at repairing the relationship. She asked if I would like to have a few tree stumps in my backyard removed with the backhoe. In June, as construction progressed, I noticed that the plan had not changed. I texted Ms. Huntington on June 28th as to what the status was, given she verbally indicated a willingness to partner on April 11th. I also texted I was still willing to donate funding to support shared access. She replied that Town Building Commissioner Robert Lanciani had placed a stop work order on the project. I called Mr. Lanciani later in August to assess his point of view on the project. Below is my recollection of the conversation. Trustees stated to him that the shed was for storage only. Mr. Lanciani discovered it was never meant to be a simple storage shed and was always meant to be a play shed and would be occupied. He requested the project meet code and the trustee supply shed blueprints. They initially declined to provide blueprints and asked whether code issues could be avoided with a smaller building. Regarding code, trustees appeared to lack a basic understanding of commercial construction codes and their implementation, including appropriate sizing and location for handicap parking and codes regarding shed occupancy to address fire safety. Furthermore, when I shared details of the entire play area project, including vaguely defined use of town water, Mr. Lanciani stated this was the first he heard of such a plan and it would require additional inspection. I forwarded the plan to him. I also learned that this is not the first time the town expressed concerns about the shed project. Select board meeting minutes from March 28th indicated town design related concerns and an invitation to the select board to conduct a site visit. I also learned through the town grapevine that a contentious April 3rd, 2023 select board meeting regarding this project occurred when the select board raised further questions and concerns about the shed project. This colloquial story was validated by select board minutes from April 3rd and the October 30th, 2023 select board meeting. Finally, Oakham Fire Chief Howe expressed concerns in a June 5th select board meeting regarding the need to meet occupancy fire code. Later in October 2023, Ms. Huntington and crew returned to dig a trench to accommodate building codes. She stated that rather than partner with me, there would be some vague accommodation for whatever I had some need to access the library property. She also viewed the code accommodations as solely at Commissioner Lanciani's discretion. Conclusion is my objective opinion based upon the above observation that library trustees demonstrated a lack of respect for select board, peer town offices, the building commissioner, the fire chief, and private property owners me. This reflects poorly on town governance and implies a precedent being set for that will adversely impact future relationships between the library, town, and residents. Personally, the view of town center from my yard, a key selling value for my property, has been ruined by the back of a shed and a pile of riprap. It looks like I live next to a Route 495 exit ramp, Exhibit 2. Another conclusion to draw would be that the select board abandoned their oversight responsibilities despite the project taking place on town land. The quote TV lawyer in me thinks that town council bringing suit or the promise of one against the library trustees to cease and desist would have set this project on a more mature course. Furthermore, the town has now exposed itself to a greater potential liability. The play shed meant to occupied in around by children is built on a pile of sharp riprap aggregate usually used for commercial or industrial projects. The quote sandbox is a circle of large rough boulders. There is a steep drop off behind the shed with no fence or postings advising of the risks associated with potential injury. Has the town, which claims to own the land, conducted a liability assessment? Or will library trustees bear total responsibility should a young patron suffer a slip and fall injury and their parents bring suit? Exhibit 2. Call to action. My expectation is that the sole abutter of the library lot, which is owned and managed by the town of Oakham, I will receive detailed advance notification of any further construction projects that impact our shared property line. Is it appropriate for a town employee to use private counsel for the town-related inquiry? I would also encourage the select board to amend town bylaws as there clearly exists elected definitions that led to this pattern of behavior. A simple start, other towns require an abutters notice to be sent to relevant property owners potentially impacted by a town construction project. Another could be a bylaw granting the select board sole final review of any projects constructed on town land. My fear is that should this not be addressed, a precedent will be established that implies that the select board has little to no authority to effectively govern matters even beyond the library. Finally, Samantha, a town employee, put words in my mouth that I did not say and passed it off as truth to at least the library trustees and perhaps to the select board as well. If Ms. Bodine cannot demonstrate proper transparency, then perhaps someone else would be a better fit for the library director role. Chris, Samantha, or no library trustees are here.
Your former trustee.
I think also as a matter of good practice, it's important that we give parties the opportunity to be present when we discuss in detail. So I think it would be important to ask the library trustees and the library director to attend a meeting. I was not on the board when all of this happened, so I don't have any other insight.
I think a joint meeting would be a good idea with the library trustees. Absolutely. We can set up a date and a meeting with all the library personnel.
I think there are many valid points expressed
As do I.
where we could do better. All of us.
Okay, we will set up a next meeting.
26th? Are you available on the 26th? Okay.
Day after Christmas.
First week in January, or the second week in January, which is the town meeting,
So that one's a no, because I think you guys are just doing,
warrants.
yeah, wouldn't normally meet at the fire station before the special town
Before the
meeting,
special
so
town
that's
meeting. That
short.
would not be-
That's just usually to approve the warrant,
Um,
unless you wanted to do
a special meeting.
another evening meeting.
I mean,
We're getting crunched in time.
just
now,
as an aside,
I think.
you know, and I have a very small part to play in this, but, once I peel back the onion on a lot of what happened here, it becomes increasingly absurd. So I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that the select board needs to figure out what their role is going to be when there's a contentious relationship and a town department wants to go off and do whatever they want. So if you need me there for that, just to say the same thing I just wrote in the letter, I'll be happy to do it. But I think you have work to do.
It comes down to a question of just how much power the library trustees have over the property which they occupy. They do have strict powers over the library, the running of the library, etc. The land around the library, as small as it is, they feel that it's also in their jurisdiction, not necessarily in the jurisdiction of the Board of Selectmen, but they are still responsible for meeting all the town bylaws, which they did not do. So I think we should get that all straightened out and should have a meeting, discuss it all.
I mean, I think certainly ensuring that they understand that this came up tonight and ask that no further developments occur would be a reasonable request. I don't know.
I thought they were just about done. I thought they were finished.
I don't think there's anything else to move. I don't know if the electrical's done.
What about the well?
I think that's coming up this week.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Where they're gonna go back through the casing and drill. But as far as the play area, I think hopefully out of respect to the concerns, they could forego any further action until, and it's not gonna be opened, I don't imagine, to children just yet. Does it have to get an occupancy permit? Do you know?
They're gonna have to have a fire alarm inspection.
Okay, so
Probably for that.
they won't be able to use it until all those permits are
Are in
issued.
place? Yes,
So,
absolutely. They probably wouldn't be able to use it before spring. Okay, Kevin?
A suggestion that that area be fenced until the decision's made, so no one gets hurt.
It'd have to be fencing that's child safe.
yeah, temporary.
There's kids that go sledding there every winter. So if we have snow, then,
Yeah.
you know.
As I came through the other day, I noticed the backing is not a good, safe place. I was concerned when I saw that, is when I arrived home. So we will have a strict meeting, but I think fencing, if it's not going to be used, is probably a good idea.
So, Chris, are you okay if we try to schedule this on the 26th? If that's, I mean, to try to get this moving without you being
Again,
there?
I'm just, I don't need to get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it feels like there's a gray area between the land, like Lucy mentioned, right? And who has responsibility for what? I mean, I have my own personal view if I were sitting in your shoes about how I'd want this to go, right? Because it sounds like you're just gonna have problems over and over and over again throughout the years as someone wants to keep developing that land around the library over and over and over again.
If you read it in state mass law, they give the trustees a lot of power and a lot of oversight. And the land on some of the, that you read is considered part of it. And another one, they don't mention the land.
Mhm.
It's going to be a system that we're going to have to take a look at.
And I also believe that the employees of the library are under the library trustees,
Yes,
not appointed by the Board of Selectmen.
no, and they are not.
The salaries are paid by you though, right?
They're paid by the town, but by the town voters.
Anything else to consider?
Okay, then we're saying December 26th.
See if
They
can
should,
come.
they should all have a copy of that.
Yeah, I believe it was forwarded.
Okay, thank you all very much. Anyone else for public session? I think we
I
finished
have
up.
one question, if you don't mind. Somebody asked me, why is it on the website where minutes of the meetings are posted? It goes from August 2nd to October 6th, I believe, with no minutes posted, and then nothing after October 6th. And I was wondering why. And somebody else asked me, but now I'm questioning it too.
Those minutes are being approved. Actually, tonight, it was right after Lucy's incident, so she wasn't here, but I did, someone had requested them in public, so we did submit them in draft version
Oh,
to
okay.
that person, but they are gonna be approved.
But this is from August 2nd through October 6th.
Oh, yeah, I have more minutes that are being
Oh,
approved.
those weren't approved already either?
The 21st were draft, one at the beginning of September were draft. As they were completed after Lucy wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
That's- You know, somebody asked me and I thought
Okay.
I'd ask you guys.
Okay. All right, next on our agenda, interim town clerk appointment, vote possibly taken.
So the chairman commented on this briefly last meeting that we did have interviews. We had 2 candidates. And Ms. Holloway was one of the candidates that was interviewed and does have experience through the years assisting with parts of the town clerk responsibilities. Has been a town official in the past in Ocam as well as in other communities. And in my opinion, appears to have the experience necessary to help us transition between now and either the, and May, the next election and or appointment, should the town go in that direction.
And Chris will be working with you for a while too.
We've been working together already.
Some training,
Yeah, somewhat, yeah.
especially the computers.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Yeah.
It is because if Boston decides to change
Well,
its mind.
I was an interim town clerk back in 2012, I think it was, around there. And it has changed a lot since I used to do that, in the stat state computer.
So long as, Chris is on hand to give you
Yeah,
help.
she's been really helpful.
Good, good. Glad to hear that. You're
So-
still willing to take the job after hearing everything
Oh, yeah.
about it?
Well, I knew what it was, basically what was going on anyway for a town clerk.
Right,
Yeah, so.
okay, good.
But the only thing we haven't discussed was salary. And I was thinking, I was looking up online and it said the medium salary for Massachusetts is like $26 an hour. So I was thinking maybe 25, seeing I won't be getting any sick time, I won't be getting any holiday pay or anything, just the hours that I work.
I did look as well on the town clerk association page where they had positions in various towns. That is definitely on the low end of what I saw.
Okay, well, I'll go more, I'll be happy
but,
to. I was 40, but I didn't want to screw the town up too much.
So I have no issue with the 25.
Okay.
I didn't go to the interviews. I know there were 2 people. I knew that Edna had more qualification, more practice of doing this, so I don't have any problems with it either. Do you want to vote on it tonight, or do you want to wait till Dawn comes back?
I think we have, because the position will be vacant as of the
Was her last day is the 21st.
21st.
Yeah, you want to see if Dawn comes back tonight before we end?
Yeah, any indication?
If he's on his way back, that would
Right.
be perfect.
I did know one meeting, he did say he wanted to give me the job, want me to take the job, so he has
Yes,
agreed to before.
at the last meeting, that was his statement.
But He
But it
didn't,
wasn't
he
on-
didn't, he didn't give a price to it, though. He
No,
didn't give a salary to it when he said that. Until he gets here? or-
No, I'm just saying, giving him a couple minutes. I just said
Oh, okay.
ETA discussing salaries.
All right, just. We can move forward until we hear from Don, okay? We'll get back to you as soon as he gets back to us.
Okay,
Okay,
that's fine.
okay. Next on the list, Daniel O'Brien driveway variance.
Yes, my wife and I just recently purchased land on Old Turnpike Road, adjacent to 926. Currently, there's a stone wall in the front, and the driveway is adjacent to the property line. According to town bylaws, it needs to be 30 feet. So I'm hoping to get a variance, only because the trees on the road and along the curve, there is a element of danger coming around that corner. This car's coming down the road.
Is that Bullard Road?
It's on the corner of, it's before the marsh and the corner of Bullard Road.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another property on the corner of Bullard Road with the property next to that.
Okay,
Yeah, and that opening has been established, that's been there. It's not something we did, that's always been there, as far as we know. It's on all the plans that we've looked at.
okay, Kevin?
I visited the site and there's an existing opening in the wall with where the property pin is. And in order to put that driveway 30 feet off the property line, there's a massive oak tree there that would get damaged by digging through, removing the stone wall and digging close to that oak tree. So I suggest that he put, we've given variances before on driveways in this situation. It gives him a better sight of view coming out of that driveway. And it's actually right across from Sue Hutchinson and almost across from Country Day.
Right,
So the best safety matter would be to put it on the property line.
okay,
As I say, if in order for him to put it 30 feet off,
it's,
you're gonna destroy the roots on that oak
Yeah.
tree and it's eventually gonna die.
right. It's such a dangerous place anyway on the roads. It's one of our most dangerous places, I think, in Oakham.
Well, not quite, but.
So, I know there are several others, but that one I find is very. And I would agree with what Kevin says.
And I drove by as well. It seems like an appropriate location.
Yes, definitely. All right,
I suggested to Dan was to check with the abutter, make sure there's no issue, and check with conservation.
Yeah, we do have a phone call into
Up that swamp.
conservation.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back now.
you gonna come see conservation?
We could.
Just let me know when.
All right.
Okay, I mean, we're new to this. We've been in our current home for 30 years. So we've never built a house before. We don't want a big house. We want a nice, small house, small town. It's what we like. So it's hard to know what to do. So guidance is very much helpful.
As soon as you get a plot plan where everything is going to go and you know
Okay.
where your wetlands are, all delineated up to 100 feet away.
Yeah.
Bring it to the conservation board and they'll be happy to look at it.
Okay,
Perfect.
And then we can tell you
great.
how close you are, how far away.
We actually have this week, he's supposed to be out there marking the wetlands.
Good.
So
And if you
Please
would,
drive
please
in.
mark them with blue ribbon.
Yep.
Thank you.
we've been
I
on
appreciate
him
that.
for like 3 months now, asking
Yeah,
when are you getting out there? So he's supposed to be out there this week.
good,
So,
good.
so
That'll be
hopefully-
fine. So as soon as they do, just contact me
Great.
Perfect.
and we'll get you set up with a hearing or a meeting at least to go over things with you.
Okay, so
Okay.
once we contact the abutter and then can know about the driveway? About having that, so
They should contact their abutter that they're gonna be on the boundary line?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is, the abutter is probably the same person you bought the property from anyways.
No,
I don't think so.
no. It was, on the other side, it was their cousin. I'm not sure who the abutter is on that side.
LaJoy.
LaJoy. Oh, is it on there?
Can we authorize the highway superintendent to provide a highway permit? Subject to identifying that the abutter is in agreement.
Conservation.
Sure.
I'd make that as a motion.
Second?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
You want to jump to liquor?
Down to liquor licenses? Okay. 2024 liquor and class 2 licenses. Board of Selectmen needs to sign them.
Liquor license for Golfer's Arm. That's a full liquor license. For Pine Acres Lodge, that's a full liquor license. Package store in Pine Acres, that's just wine and malt. And 148 variety, package of variety, that's a full liquor license. In Agronomy Vineyard, that's a wine liquor license. For them, and then there are 2 class 2. One for Ocam Trailer Sales and Service, and the other for Breakaway Automotive.
There's space for the 3 selectmen to sign, so you can sign whichever sign you want to sign. There's 2 on each page except the last one. Already the license.
And I checked with the treasurer, and all the taxes are paid and current, and no outstanding.
Excellent. Good. Only those 2 for car dealers.
Yes, there was one for BHT, which was the prior Ocam Amherst, or
Right,
Amherst Ocam,
right.
but their special permit license lapsed with the planning board, so therefore they were not eligible for renewal on their class 2 and 3 until that's taken care of.
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to read my name, but
John said he's on his way. I said, how long?
good.
We could get him on the phone line.
Thank you.
Suggest we move to the,
Technology?
you want to wait for Dawn for that one, or you
Okay, we can.
go to the ARPA Public Health Nurse
ARPA?
Payroll?
Sure. Okay, we're skipping down to ARPA Public Health Nurse Payroll.
I believe what was the deal with this one?
So back when there was a public health nurse, that was being paid through CARES Act. Those rates at the
Mhm.
time. And the way CARES Act was, you run deficient and then you do the report and you get reimbursed. The current accountant obviously was prior to their time with the town, doesn't know if something fell between the cracks, or it was even the prior accountant in the same firm. But $1,181.25 was not charged or didn't come back from CARES Act. Everything else, it was thousands, whatever the remaining balance
Right.
was taken care of, except for that $1,181 8125, which was a combination of two payroll periods, one for like 300 and something, the other one for 800, to make that grand. But that has already been processed through ARPA. So it was just to make that an update on the ARPA expenditures.
Okay. All set on that?
I have a conflict. Um, But yeah, I would be. I mean, I don't know that it needs a vote, right?
It's already been processed
Yeah.
and taken
Yeah.
care of, and like Lori said, she's not sure if it was was prior to, you know, the prior town employee accountant, or even with the prior accountant with the firm. So it's hard to pinpoint of when they did the report where that,
Would have been like 21 or something like that.
yeah, where it fell through, but it already got reimbursed or paid through ARPA. So it was more of a,
Accounting.
yeah, a little, but nothing can technically be done. It's already been processed and paid and
Okay.
deducted off of that. So it's just
It's
letting
gonna show
everyone
up
know
on the ARPA.
expenditures.
It will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will. Department of Local Services Financial Management Review, DLS Financial Policy Development Assistance.
So I have been aware of the Department of Local Services that provides no cost to the community financial management reviews, as well as financial policy development assistance. And I was on a call last week or the week before where they reviewed local services, including recommendations of collector, treasurer combinations, recommendations of appointed town clerks in light of all of the changes that were happening. And they were talking also about this available resource. And so I spoke with a gentleman, I think his name is Blake Zach or Zach Blake, who's the director of this state agency. And he explained to me that it is a 2 days that they come in and meet with, let's say, the planning board, the finance committee chair, the treasurer, accountant, administrative assistant, selectman, to compile this. And they would be available to come in March, April, should we go down this road. 2 days on site, and the report would be available in May and June. And actually, OCAM had this done back in 2009. Some of the recommendations back in 2009 have been implemented. Others have not. They've been talked about though. So that was the first thing about a financial management review that they would provide, and I can show an example of what one looks like while we're trying to kill time for Dawn to get here. Okay, so second. Okay. So this is Town of Oakham's financial management review, and let me enlarge it for everybody else to see. Again, it's free for Oakham. They would have a few people come in and meet with individuals. It's not, in no way is it a finger pointing. They would basically be updating some of the demographics on Oakham. And these were the recommendations that they made the last time. So let me make it even bigger. So back in 2009, they thought they should do these things. Populate the town website with useful information back in 2009. Adopt a personnel bylaw. Review bylaws. A lot of these things seem to be talked about even recently. And so I really feel like, you know, we are trying to potentially boil the ocean. And why not allow people with a lot of experience who do this in 351 communities in Massachusetts to kind of identify the hot button issues and allow us to consider how we want to pursue them going in the future. So that's the financial management review. And then policy. So we have, we do not currently have standard approved policies on financial matters, at least not that are distributed. A treasurer, an accountant can come up with a series of expectations on how to process payments. A new one can come in, have something completely different. The Board of Selectmen can say, we want you to give all of your payroll to the administrative assistant, and then that can change to something else because something changes. And so they come in again for free and make recommendations on development of financial policies. How soon after receipt of a check should you turn those checks in? And only because there's risk to the town if you're months behind. You know, they recommend for Barry an annual audit. So this is an example of Barry's. So they'll develop different financial recommendations that the town could consider. And they work with the accountant, the treasurer, and the Board of Selectmen to create that. And they would be able to begin that no-cost effort in the fall of 24. If we have to do that. So I would like to make a motion that we engage the Department of Local Services on both of these actions and then receive their feedback and then take any action or no action that we find appropriate.
I second.
Okay. Aye.
Aye. All in favor? Yes. Okay, that passes. Fiscal year 2023 audit, keeping in line with finances and possibly take a vote. Again, I would probably wait until Dawn gets here to take a vote on that. I understand it. I know why it needs to be done, etc. I know how much it's going to cost and the company that's going to do it, but we'll more into that.
Are we good to do the social media policy?
Yes, we are.
Several months ago, we talked about the social media policy. We've been working on it. We distributed it to all of the boards, committees, and asked for input on what they would like to see in it. We have discussed it in a few meetings now. I would, here's a copy of the social media policy. And I would this is from Koppelman and Page, our law firm. This is a standard social media policy with the exception that we added boards and committees into it because it really assumed that we were so wealthy that we had employees doing everything. But many of our committees are all volunteer. And so doing social media is done by volunteers, and so this is an effort to make sure that we're all rowing in the same direction. I would make a motion that we adopt the social media policy.
Second.
Aye.
Aye. All in favor? Aye.
And I have a,
Passes.
sign this one, Maribel?
Yes. That's the one. Oh, updated.
Yep. And we can put this on the website and send to all of the departments and boards and committees.
Next on the list, the administrative report.
Just an email I had sent to the board, I think last week, just giving some quick updates on things that had taken place. The senior center door has been replaced completely. It was the $1,700, which came out of ARPA. And the gentleman initially transferred the key and the locks for it, but he ended up changing it because he did notice that it was a little wiggly and was able to still, with the new kit, use the current key to make that still be
Oh, good.
the key.
Okay.
So there was no key change, and that's been done. And then I informed the board that I wanted to acknowledge the highway department and Kevin and both his employees, Shad Wells and Harold Black, for coming up last week several times to help with things in the building. I know that they're not DPW, but we, or at least I, and I'm sure the board does too, appreciates any efforts to help. Started off with all the lights, especially in that outside room outside the treasurer. A lot of the lights were out, so they came in, some in my office, some in the assessor's office, treasurer's office. They went throughout the whole building and replaced any of the lights that could. Some of them needed balances, which then they couldn't, but Kevin went ahead, ordered them. And then we had Tom McCaffrey come in on Friday, change those, and then replace the bulbs on those. So it's lit up a little bit better in the town hall, and I appreciate it. They also, were very helpful with helping us move certain boxes around that I couldn't lift, bringing them out to the shed or getting rid of some. Our dumpster was full at the time, so some boxes and equipment that we needed to be disposed, they came and grabbed and brought to the highway fire station dumpster up there. And then lastly, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the floor, all the tape on this floor has been removed. All the arrows and all that with that tape. I think it was initially put during COVID, and it's just, it wasn't easy. I know I saw Harold and Kevin literally on the floor scraping with using different tools and heat and things to scrape it. And there were a couple places on this floor that I think when it got stained, if there was something in the way, whoever stained it didn't move it. So Kevin came today and, stained them to make it just look a little bit more combined and all that. So just wanted to say thank you very much. We appreciate your help. And then in regards to, I know that this was a topic at the last meeting, the Skyline Drive and Old Schoolhouse Road. In regards to possibly a policy on the plowing of private ways. I did contact town council, and Sharon Everett stated that can be done, but the town has to set a policy in which she was able to today, well, sent it to me over the weekend, but my email was full, providing me with some templates or examples from other towns as to what they've done and how they set those moving forward. So I just uploaded those to the board today. And they will, review it and maybe discuss it at the next meeting or however they want to proceed with that. And then lastly, I wanted to just say thanks to Tom Hughes from Emergency Management Director for
You got your laptop?
I didn't get a laptop, but I got a desktop, or that board. I didn't get anything. The office got a desktop with his emergency management grant, which, we worked together, submitted the application, and it's finally been submitted completely. And so anything that comes to get a little faster system in there, I appreciate, Tom. Thank you.
How about the website?
Oh, excuse me, yes. I left that at the end. Few months back, with the help of the grant writing company, we applied for a revamp of the website. Initially, we, like Blake said, reach for the stars, ask for it all, and if you don't need it, then you don't have to, use it. So we just got word, a couple days ago, that OCAM was granted for a whole revamp of the website for $25,587 to use as, the Board of Selectmen will find need. So with that being said, any upgrades, of course, will then have to be how to fund them moving forward, because anything newer will obviously be a little bit more, but at least there's some money and you guys can decide how you would want to use it and what is worth paying a little extra on the yearly maintenance for moving forward. But I thought that was pretty exciting for OCAM. I know that the grant writer worked on the same one for another town who did not get it. So finally, I felt like, woohoo, OCAM got something.
OCAM got something, okay.
So very exciting.
Very good, thank you.
I just want to say that I found the weekly report very good. I really like that. I know the fire department and the police department send updates, and I do think that it's nice to share all of the good things that are happening. And
We need to.
yeah, and I happened to be here when somebody was lying on the floor and getting that stuff off the floor, and everybody just pitches in to, this room had for years stuff just put places and really kind of making it look more presentable.
Right, and I just wanted to add, if I may, that obviously these are the new chairs that were appropriated with ARPA funds, and then Aaron did come in pretty instantly and set them up, and has also done all the laptops, wasted no time, and even drove them over to CM Geeks and helped with the process of the Microsoft setup. So it definitely is a team effort and all hands on board. So it's nice to just
done
know.
somewhere around 2013.
Oh, and the extra decorations in the town hall, did anyone notice outside? The wreath and the lights, it just makes it look a little bit more festive.
Just don't tell my wife.
Oh, no.
Any new business to come before the board? I don't have anything. I haven't been back long enough. Nothing for, okay, any old business to come before the board?
He's almost here, I think. Oh, 7:05.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Ms. Delia.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, Lucy DeLeo, 325 East Hill Road East. I brought up at the last meeting, the plowing of Skyline Drive. And I was waiting for Don to come back because I asked him if we was gonna have any kind of a writing, a contract between the town and the landowners on Skyline Drive. If that's the only private road over there, there are other roads, but I don't know whether those are public or private.
They're private, that isn't that Luke
Skyline,
Three altogether?
in Schoolhouse?
Skyline, Old Schoolhouse,
Yeah.
those two. They look
Skyline
together.
and Old Schoolhouse are the only private ones?
Yes.
I don't know if there's been any kind of movement of reaching out to the property owners about telling them that this is the 1 year that we're gonna be doing it.
I think what Meryl was saying, we just got today, the sample policies, from town council.
For all private roads.
Yeah, so it'd be to create, like, your recommendation is we should have a policy on it. So we just got the example like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, we got it just before here, so I think that the board will review that, set up, tweak it to fit the, the needs for the town or how they foresee fit. And then maybe communicate it, vote on it and communicate it to the property owners of how they're gonna proceed, but yes. Provided like 4 different towns, Hubbardston being one of them, Upton, Littleton, and I think maybe Chatham. Just different policies, and of course, she said tweak it and then send it to town council and they'll, touch it up and you guys can vote on it.
But isn't that a rather unique situation though on Skyline? Unlike the other private roads that the town has been plowing in the past and will continue to plow? Because some of the road, I don't even know if it's an adequately sized road. Some of the property owner's property extends into the road. So it's not a full road. There's a lot of history on this that I'm unaware of, but I think there is a problem. Without doing all the legal research on it, I can't say exactly, but I think there are people that have knowledge about what went on in that development when it started and other easements that were granted or right of ways that were granted for certain things.
KP gave some answers to frequently asked questions as well about removal of snow and ice from private roads that are open to the public. So like I mean, we literally just got this. I definitely agree that there needs to be some parameters, guidelines, policies surrounding it, but haven't had enough time to even look at any of this yet today.
I understand that. I'm just saying, I'm focusing on Skyline.
Yeah.
And the other road,
Old schoolhouse.
schoolhouse. I'm focusing on those.
Mr. Rochette?
Paul Rochette from Gaffney Road. I understand this thing about creating the policies. But Don specifically stated in agreement with what this young lady spoke about. And you mentioned that the reason the town wants to go ahead and plow these areas, okay, because they've run out of time before this winter. And you want to be sure it's a safety factor, for public safety to be able to get in, okay? And Don said that he was in agreement, having a contract signed, that the town would only be liable for this for 1 year to give them the time necessary to bring everything up to standard so that it can be considered to be accepted as a public road, okay? It's got nothing to do with any kind of policies. Am I correct?
Yeah, right.
That's the way it went.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly what was said at the last meeting.
We're not prepared to make any actions tonight.
Well, I understand that. I'm just saying, you're saying you're looking at 4 or 5 different possible templates of policies. But that's not the question that she had just brought up, okay? She just wants to see how Don is coming along with it, what he promised to do.
He should be here, hopefully.
Just a comment, Tom Hughes, Ocam Planning Board. This has been an ongoing discussion for a number of years, which I know you know something about it, but this is all governed by 40A, which is the Subdivision Control Act, which is pretty defined. And the 2 lawyers are involved. I think the town council's involved along with I believe Jack Mendiel's lawyer and Sonny Combs' lawyer. They're supposed to be resolving it. And a lot of people don't quite understand why the deeds look like the land is attached to it, because I'm not sure how that can happen, because those roads have bounds. They're all done to per spec. So there is a question on how this thing has gone wrong. I don't think anybody knows at this point. Town council brought that back up to Sonny Como. We have not talked to town council. I think Dawn possibly did, to find out, what is the real problem with this? Apparently, they're going to the abutters and having them transferring supposedly some of the land to make this thing happen. But it's really unclear to us how that would even happen. It's all defined by the bounds in the road. You did the road, that was an issue there, right? They had part of the process is they have to, do the sub coat, the finish coat, then they put these cement, concrete bounds in. That are lined up in the subdivision plan. And somewhere, either the bank misinterpreted that, or one of the lawyers. I think that's why there is this controversy. And the last thing I was told was there was one abutter, one owner has not signed off on that piece of land. That's all I know. And I talked to Jack Dio tonight, and he didn't know any more about it also. But it is right that you have a 1 year, some sort of a provision in there, so this doesn't drag on. We want it completed as a planning board also. But I think it's gonna have to be between town council and Sonny Como's lawyer to try to resolve it at that level, as far as getting it done to the 48 provision. You might want to ask Dawn about the other part of it in terms of what the 1 year thing would look like.
Mrs. DeLeo had asked a question if you've done the contract now.
We just got
For 1
7,
year.
we just got 7 samples from town council today. Format, so. They'll look it over.
That's about a policy that the town would probably want to think about plowing private roads. That has nothing to do with the issue that involves those 2 roads, Skyline and Old Schoolhouse. They didn't have any kind of presence with the town for plowing until somebody, I don't know the gentleman's name, who was plowing it before because he had a legal obligation to plow it. And then he said, I'm not plowing it anymore. And that's when the people that live there, the property owners said, well, hey, town, you gotta help us out here. We're not gonna pay our real estate taxes if you don't plow. So it's a really bad situation. But I don't want the town to be the fall guy for something that we had nothing to do with. And it's gonna cost a lot of money. And I'm not talking a small amount of money. If these people need to bring that road up to the standard that it needs to be for the town to adopt it, that's a lot of money. I was dealing with somebody that's finishing development in Oxford. To finish a road, to make it in compliance with what's required, it's about $2,500 a foot. I don't know how many miles we have up there, but we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I don't want the town to fall into a situation where, hey, you guys did this, you gotta do that. I just don't wanna see it happen. And I think that making a move and a good faith effort to plow this year, it's a good faith effort, but good deeds don't go unpunished. And if we get stuck with some kind of a problem because we took on that responsibility without having a contractual obligation with those people that live there, knowing that this is 1 year only, we're helping you now, but we're not responsible. This is your problem with the builder, not ours. And that's what our discussion was 2 weeks ago. It's not about a policy about plowing private roads. I don't have a problem with the town plowing private roads. I have a problem with what's happening in that development.
Yeah, I get that.
Good. Has anything been done about talking to the landowners?
Well, that's what town council's doing.
Town council? Well, they communicate with you. I can't call them. I would love to talk to them, but I can't. Kevin?
The only issue I see here is for years, we've been plowing Oakview, Pine Lane, down to Lake Dean. Been plowing that, I've been here going on 31 years. It was being plowed before that. Plowed for 30 years. Those are private roads. I just think this is gonna stir a bee's nest when, if we put up a year's time on Skyline and Schoolhouse. That why can't the residents that live in Pine Shore Drive, Pine Lane, come to town and say, are you gonna keep plowing us or not? That's the issue I see.
I don't want that to happen. I don't have a problem, like I said a few minutes, ago.
Well,
I don't have a problem with plowing private roads. But this development is a problem.
Well, what I'm saying
It's not
is,
just a private road.
a year from now, if the parties that own that piece of property haven't done what what they need to do in a year's time,
Right.
why, those people could come and say, hey, you're still plowing Skyline and Shore Drive and Pine Lane, but you only gave us a year.
Because
What I'm
you don't
saying?
have a valid private road.
Who doesn't?
They don't. Up at Skyline Drive.
Neither does Shore Drive or Pine Lane. It's just private camp roads that we plow and sand. Those are private roads down there too, same as those are over here. All I'm just looking at, you can put a year's date on that. Come a year, you guys are gonna figure this out.
Well, I thought that they were in the process of figuring it out and they were getting
They've been
everything
in the
done, but
process.
this was we'll do it this year for you, but that doesn't mean your problem's going away.
They've been in the process of trying to figure this out for years. This isn't something new.
It's not that difficult to figure
Well,
out.
I know,
Right civil engineer.
This
It's
is,
not that
this is
difficult.
between them, and
It's between them,
exactly,
bottom line,
exactly.
between the builder and the buyers, not the town.
My fear is if we take over this project plowing it, they're just gonna drop the ball and not figure out who.
Bingo, that's why I asked, we're doing it for 1 year only. You complete doing what you're doing, you're not finished yet, we understand that. But we're doing it this year. That, they started this last February, started this whole thing that the builder wasn't gonna plow any longer. So they know, they've been there for years, they know there's a problem. Why was the builder plowing and not the town?
Well, the builder has been plowing. He hasn't been plowing it the way he should have been.
But you weren't plowing.
No.
And now the town has to hire someone else to go and plow it because you're straight up.
We're gonna plow it. We plowed it once already. It puts more time on that gentleman's plow route. It adds an hour to the plow route in 5 miles.
Mhm.
So we've already plowed it once, we've sanded it twice. I'm not hiring a subcontractor. We're gonna do it ourselves.
Well, so that's something that's changed
Yeah.
since
Well,
2 weeks ago because we were informed that we're hiring private.
I put it out there. We have a contract price budget in case I have to hire private trucks.
Yes.
I went down there and I went through the motions, what it takes for time to do that. We can handle it with what we have now.
You can handle the workload. Well, I'm glad to hear that we're not paying,
No, we're not.
Someone to do
we're not being a
this.
subcontractor.
but it still doesn't take the issue away.
No, but all I'm saying is if we put a year's time on that subdivision over there. In a year's time, if the owners haven't gotten their stuff all together. And come next winter, and that year's time is run out. I think you're gonna have a bee's nest down there if we're still plowing Shore Drive and Pine Lane. Private street's a private street. think the one difference that you're forgetting is we have a right of way. Name, Brad Taylor, East Hill Road. Sorry. We have a right of way on Shore Drive. You don't have a right of way in there.
We don't have a right
That's,
of,
we're plowing that because we have property there.
we don't have a private way on Oak Lane or Pine Lane.
No,
I mean, those are two private streets in that off of Shore Drive. That's my thoughts.
It might not happen. But Skyline Drive and Old Schoolhouse Road, gonna be a big money problem. Thank you.
Ramifications of all of that. I know we do plow the others. I did not update the minute. Wasn't there.
All the arrows are what we have outstanding.
Coming to you now.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep. Bedtime.
You're all set in the minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
I move we accept the minutes as presented for August 21st, September 5th, September 15th, and September 18th.
All in favor?
Aye.
The interim town clerk appointments. What was that?
And Ms. Holloway asked about pay and suggested a $25 an hour rate.
Is that what Chris gets?
She's a study
Salary.
salary.
Breakdown.
I think around there. I'm not sure. I never really sat down with her and figured it out. But I thought, I looked online and one place that said the minimum, not minimum, mid pay for Massachusetts is like $26, I think it was, and I said I'd do it for 25. But I will go more if you want. I'm really 50, I don't, whatever.
And I looked at all of the open ones and they were paying like 36 to 40 something dollars an hour. So when Edna said 25, I said, oh, that's
Well, those are big towns too, so. they have a
doing
lot
the
more-
same
Yeah.
Yeah,
responsibilities.
but
though,
but
So
they have a lot more responsibilities to do, It's probably most of them have assistants too.
they do.
Yeah, so
Look at her.
they're overseeing people.
300 and something bi-weekly.
Okay.
The new one.
The new one, yeah, this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Never mind, I don't want that job. I'll give it that one. I would try it.
Something like that.
You can try it once.
Yeah. See how many things I hit.
Some trick. Just to get.
Yeah.
Look right in the pot.
Within reason.
Oh, no, these are the.
Stipends?
Oh, right here. 378.79. That's bi-weekly, roughly.
So you're gonna work the same amount of hours she is?
Yes. Well, yeah, you said you wanted me to still do her office hours.
Yeah.
But then anything besides that, I do, like, if I have to come in maybe 2 hours a day or whatever. Yeah, I'll just add on to that.
We had said 15 hours originally, I thought.
Yeah,
We estimated it could be 15 hours.
yeah, because 15, some weeks it may be only 5. I don't, just the office hours itself, it depends how busy it is.
You get the elections.
The way things are going and
Yeah,
the election's coming.
yeah, that's the big one, election is coming up, yeah. So that'll be a lot of more work, especially now they have the, early voting. We have to have somebody up
You
here.
gotta
on
think of those
weekends.
hours now too.
Yeah.
Add those in.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think Chris added more money to the election,
She did.
yeah, so
Yes.
that would come out
She
of
did.
that.
I would move we appoint Miss Edna Holloway as the town clerk, interim town clerk, and with a hourly rate of $25 an hour.
Second.
Was that second?
We both did, but she beat me. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Down to the, official primary agenda posting.
So the next thing is the official notice posting location for public bodies. Massachusetts requires communities to identify a primary location. It doesn't limit it to how many locations, but the primary official location of posting agendas, which must be posted 48 hours prior to a said meeting. There are 352 or 351 communities in Massachusetts, and 85% of them currently have the primary location as the website for that community. And I understand there's certainly some that have physical location, meaning on a bulletin board. One town has it in a notebook in their town hall entranceway. And as someone who's responsible for posting agendas on a elected board, I have always struggled with trying to get it up within the 48 hours. There's also a requirement in open meeting law that stipulates that agendas are supposed to be provided to the town clerk, who would date stamp them and post them. If we were to follow that, we would have to have agendas in much more strictly, so that they could be in on a Monday or a Friday. Which for volunteer boards who are already stretched thin, I think is unreasonable to ask. And so at any point, someone could question the validity of, was that put on the bulletin board within the time frame? I also understand that there is concern that there are individuals in town that don't have access to the internet, although that problem is quickly becoming less of an issue with access. There are also potentially seniors or infirmed who may not have, I guess not the infirm may not be able to get up here to look on the board. But the seniors that may not know how to maneuver the internet to see the posting. And so I'm simply asking that in 2023, for the benefit of the mostly volunteers who are responsible for posting agendas within the 48-hour requirement, and because our town clerk's hours are limited, that the primary location be the website. The website currently allows those that have access to have it all time-stamped. Any edits are tracked, and a new timestamp is entered. So that if something comes up after the fact, you're legally allowed to make edits if it was not expected, but it's all tracked. This would not replace the posting of minutes on social media, which the social media policy actually that we just approved said that all agendas, if you have a social media page, should be posted to your social media. It's really about access to the most people, and I think ease of burden for the individuals who are posting it. So none of those things will be replaced by making the primary location the website.
Okay, I have a question. Who's gonna be doing the postings on the website? I mean,
So right now, the website is managed by the board's
all the
administrative
boards have
staff.
access onto putting it up on websites?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Not all boards may know how to do it, but
Well, that's what I mean, one of the ones that they can do it though, if they learn?
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
And you can actually also post your minutes on the website.
yeah. But all boards will have to do their own then from,
And I believe we need to make this probably effective in 30 days if we were to do this. This gives all boards, committees time. And I'm personally offering to assist. It's very, very easy to do this. They would just need access to be able to do it. I would move that the primary location for posting agendas be reported to the Secretary of State's office as the town website. Is that, sorry, Attorney General's office. And they have actually a website that lists every town and their primary location. That was the motion.
Second for discussion, we'll see. Ideas, thoughts? My major concern is what you just said. You just answered it. These boards that don't know how to do it, we've got to train them. Just bear in mind too that the new grant upgrade.
It's a new
System.
website coming, and we're gonna have to train them again
Train them again.
to do this one and then to do the next one. And you're worried about the time that they're stretched out.
Well, I'm offering my time in the interest of transparency and ease of access.
Can you set them up for each of the,
If I'm given access, I can.
Yeah.
I did that originally when the website was created. I had access and was
and
able to
until somebody actually gets to learn how to do it, like the last one on the list, learning how, they're still gonna have to post out there then.
Well, no, we, per the Attorney General, we have to, it's the primary location. If at any point the primary location is inaccessible, we have to then revert to the alternate location. So if our website were to go down, the primary location reverts to, and you're supposed to report it to the Attorney General's office. So even if we go, when we're ready to go live, if there's a period of time where we're learning and we want to, all we have to do is notify the Attorney General that the new primary location is the physical location.
so are they gonna still post out on the board too? For a while, because, like you said, not everybody has access to computers or know how to run them or.
So I think we have social media, we still have the board. I would contend that as someone prior to being on the Board of Selectmen, I drove up to the town every 48 hours to check and see if there was something on the board.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how many seniors did that.
but yeah, I don't either, but I know I
Right.
have seen some people up there looking, so I
They
just,
do,
you know.
they do.
But the nice thing is that our library has access to the internet. Our senior center has more
Now
laptops
they do.
and computers than we know what to do with. And so
They can't plug in there.
Paul Rocha, still, how is that gonna meet the criteria of the town clerk receiving it 48 hours ahead.
It's
Part-time
One or
position.
the other. So if we are able to post it on the website, we meet the requirements.
But isn't still a requirement for the town clerk to receive it 48
Not-
hours
not-
Not
prior?
a copy of it.
A copy would, but the official posting is time tracked on the
So I'm
website.
just saying, it's still not gonna meet that criteria.
It does. It's met online. It's tracked online.
You're trying to tell me she's responsible for looking online every single
No,
day
no,
when she only
she's not.
works a couple days a week?
The requirements for her posting are no longer present. Because
It's not a
they're being posted.
requirement for her posting, it's a requirement of her receiving.
Yeah. Yeah, the town clerk is supposed to receive a copy, well, the
So that,
original.
that,
goes to
that
the
isn't gonna,
mailbox.
that's
Yeah,
not gonna
goes
meet
in the
that
mailbox, yeah.
requirement.
That's, I think, what he's trying to say, is that gonna
So they
happen?
put it on the website and give her a copy.
Right. No different than.
I think you should still keep the primary position out here, and if you wanna post it online, that's fine. That helps everybody.
How are we, so I would say then, if the town clerk isn't going to be here to timestamp 48 hours before, then we should not allow any meetings that are not posted with the town clerk on Mondays or Fridays. Because that's the only way we can ensure.
Now, technically, that mailbox inside is part of her office in receiving, okay?
It's supposed to be timestamped.
So if
But it doesn't have a timestamp.
if a primary clerk or chairperson was sworn by the town, okay, takes and puts the agenda into her box, technically she has received it, and it's been received by somebody who was sworn to the town to do as best as they possibly can do for the town. Just having people post it online isn't gonna meet the requirement of the town clerk receiving it.
I disagree. Based upon the several months of time I put
We-
into
we-
this.
We both disagree with each other, okay? We both have that. But I'm just saying, I don't believe that meets the requirement of the town clerk receiving it. And I'll tell you, I'm personally biased because I come up and I read the board all the time too.
You look online though?
And I also was chair of the finance committee for 6 years, and I was responsible for the agendas. And it's awful hard for a lot of these committees to try and get volunteers to do stuff, and if you keep making it more and more complicated, it's gonna be harder and harder to keep filling these positions.
Lucy DeLeo, 325 East Hill Road East. The computer timestamps it.
Yes.
Right now, we're not in compliance.
The
I
com-
don't
The
know if
computer's
Chris,
not
I
the
don't know
town
if Chris
clerk,
is
though. The
still
town
here.
clerk, the requirement is that the town clerk has to receive it 48 hours in advance. Whether it's timestamped or not, that doesn't mean that the town clerk has received it.
I thought Aaron said it had to be timestamped. And the timestamp marks the time that it was received. A mailbox does not.
Okay, who takes them now and puts them on the board 48 hours ahead of time?
Well, no, who timestamps?
All the boards,
We timestamp it.
yeah,
Oh, when you're putting it on.
Mhm.
I-
yeah, you date it and somebody dates it
date it.
and signs it, then,
No, not the town clerk.
So
Which is the
we're
one who's
not in
supposed to do it.
compliance.
Right.
Every one of those agendas that's posted is signed technically in timed and dated by an employee of the town.
Not the town clerk.
And the town clerk receives it in the box in here.
I move the question.
yeah, might have to get more information about the small towns with limited people working.
It is.
Accepting the time.
Correct.
On the.
Yep.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Technology SharePoint.
May I ask a question on the location though? Is this, do you guys want to, what, effective when?
He said 30 days.
30 days, okay.
Technology SharePoint Office 365, that's you, Arthur.
Yes, it's me, Arthur. So, let's see, another thing in the effort to make things easier for the volunteers and have access to information. Let's see, at the last meeting, we, or maybe 2 meetings ago, we authorized the purchase of the tablets. We received permission to create a SharePoint site. So this is the SharePoint site. And what a SharePoint site is it is meant to be an area available to employees and volunteers that allows it to be a central repository of like documents, data. Right now, we have individuals that have things on their personal laptops. We're conducting town business on personal laptops. If that employee got into a car accident, we have no way to get access to town product.
Well, not only that, if somebody breaks in their car while they're parked somewhere, they take the laptop, then you're.
So in an effort to run a little bit more professionally, I put together this SharePoint site. It's a very widely used in corporate America and in communities, with a reminder that we still have to follow our open meeting law requirements, which says that communications between and among a quorum of public body on matters within that public body must occur during a meeting. So there can be no discussions on this SharePoint page. But what you can do is you can upload things like a personnel handbook. You can upload policies. An example for the Board of Health. The Board of Health currently does not have an administrative assistant. So if anybody's interested, there is a position posted. And so we have people who routinely ask for Title V's on their property. And what we have to do is we have to drive up here and look in the filing cabinet. And so in 2020, when I took over, I said, I don't have time for that. And we started scanning all of those documents. Now, from my phone, if somebody says I need a Title V, I can simply go on my phone and email it. It's all available on a tablet and on a phone and on a laptop. And so the administrative assistant to the Board of Selectmen, I have a bag this thick of papers just in the last 3 months of printed materials. Now the Board of Selectmen has the ability, without communicating, the Board of Selectmen administrative assistant can upload the samples of the private roads for snow removal, so that in between meetings, we can at least be prepared for the meeting. Selectmen meeting packets, so that we're not waiting until Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock to get all this stuff. It can be uploaded there. So again, it's for ease of use. It can be used for the fire department, news, celebrations. The fire department can post something. And so every one of these boards, committees can upload information for their employees and for their boards to make their job hopefully easier and ensure that our government can operate more efficiently. And so that's the SharePoint. Additionally, right now, we have only the 4 of us at this table that have access to it. We currently pay $7 for email, email that is compliant with open meeting law. It is $4 a user to grant access to SharePoint. And we currently have 49 individuals that I am proposing be granted SharePoint access so that they have access to our policy manual. They have access to their department's documents. In the budgeting process, the finance committee was in favor of this, so that they can have the financial records readily available, not reliant on email. It makes it easier just to look them up. I also identified that we have town employees that don't have email, so they're using personal email to communicate. So if we have an open meetings request for communication, we have limited ability to do that, and I don't believe anybody working on behalf of the town should be using personal email. For $7, I think it is very much worth the expense. And when we have employees that are expected to follow the personnel policies, they should have access to the personnel policies. And right now, nobody does. If we were to grant approximately 49 individuals, that is $196 a month, which would be a yearly cost of $23.52. Right now, we have Microsoft Office on the administrative assistant's computer, which I believe is several years old. And we authorized 4 current Microsoft Office 365 accounts. And I'm asking for a 5th for the Board of Health clerk, because for the last 3 years, I have been paying for Office 365 so that the clerk could effectively do her job. And I have been submitting for reimbursement minus the taxes. But I would be asking for 1 additional individual to be granted Office 365 access for their device, which would be a total of an annual cost of $3,072.
That's about what we're paying.
That is because SharePoint was new. That is $7 or $10, yeah. Yep.
There's room in the IT budget for that. 7,000.
And all of the setup has been done. I spent about 5 hours this weekend working on it. And so, did you have any issue uploading those documents today?
Oh, no, I just grabbed them from my email and dragged them over.
So again, I'm willing to help any volunteer or employee to utilize this.
Busy teaching.
I have nice lunch breaks. So I would move we grant access to a total of 49 users to SharePoint and 5 users to Office 365, and would ask that we request that the employees who don't currently have a town email, that they work towards getting access to a town email. Make that as a motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The audit is the next one.
Next is the fiscal year 2023 audit. We talked about this in the last meeting, but
Yes.
Because it wasn't on the agenda. I think we have an audit.
Can I just say really quick that Tony Roselle, so Rosalie and Clark is the company that did the last audit for the last 2 fiscal years, and I think prior in 2018. Anyhow, when they wrote their contract this last time, they covered it for 3 years. So all it would take is for the board to vote and no new
Right.
contract would need to be signed, obviously with an additional cost of $15,000 as
Right.
it is per year per audit. Just wanted to make that clear.
And is that on the special town meeting at the moment?
Article.
So subject to
Yes.
funding at the special town meeting,
Yes.
I would move we move forward on the audit for 2022 fiscal year, 23 fiscal year, subject to the funding at the special town meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, there's one, just, this is the other correspondence, John, Aaron, and Lucy, I think I put it in there. It's for the soccer nets. I gave it to you. That's the only other piece of correspondence that's in there.
And I wonder if we should just, there's questions out there, how do we approve ARPA? I mean, could we just designate like once a month or something that we would review new ARPA? I mean, there's no emergency to allocate all these funds.
First meeting in a month.
Yeah,
Just put it on the agenda.
and then it just held until that first meeting.
So this is the same individual that Stephanie Smith spoke about at the last, from Parks and Rec at the last meeting. Inquiring about soccer nets. I know on there specifies that she's not speaking on behalf of the soccer leagues for the kids, but would think that they could benefit from it. She is, her and a group of other ladies are doing a women's league. So I think he was trying to maybe capitalize on that and try to bring some of the older soccer players into the field, but clearly that's something that would need to be spoken and addressed with those leagues as they're private. And then she gave some examples on prices on nets. I think 2 to 5 and $5,000 each for the heavier one. I know that I spoke to someone in Hubbardston who is very involved in the soccer program, and they leave theirs out, but Curtis Field is a much bigger field. So just was trying to pick her brain as how they store them, but I think she said that they leave them out.
And I did go down there on Saturday to the field. I did look at the store, the shed, not playhouse, the shed. The door is inside there. So a couple screws, I think that the second open thing can be closed. But there's a window there that has no glass. So no point in doing any of it.
Yeah.
But there's definitely plenty of space for a soccer field, and I don't think it doesn't matter if it's a league, if it's old,
Just
young.
nets.
I think Oakham deserves some recreational land area.
Would you
having-
replace or remove the swing set, or is that wouldn't affect it?
No, that was
Okay.
just an aside.
Okay.
But I definitely think looking at how we can fund recreation is a laudable goal. But there's really not a proposal. It's kind of like,
Well, that's. what-
these are ideas,
Yeah.
but that's why I think if we said the first Monday or first meeting of every month with a proposal, like what's the ask? Because we're, as we said with Parks and Rec, we're not the experts in Parks and Recreation. If the Parks and Rec committee like ideally, I would want their recommendation on what they think would be appropriate for the field, assuming they took responsibility for the field, which we don't know yet.
No, meeting's coming. It hasn't been officially posted. But
So, I mean, honestly, I would rather get their input before we would even decide on this, but,
oh,
There's fireworks.
We have a written complaint.
Big Ben?
We have a written complaint.
No. I'm just gonna go over some stuff here if I may.
Yep, go ahead.
3 meetings ago, approximately 3 meetings ago, as you're aware, I came in with questions about the billing procedure for the details for the fireworks. And I would like it on record that I misread the voucher that was on the warrant due to a lack of dates and any punctuation. So when I read it, it said firework detail. Well, I assumed it was a firework detail. There was no hyphens, there was no commas, it said firework detail. So I want to amend that number that I gave you of 16 and some change, and I don't have that paperwork with me, but you can just throw that number out. However, the billing, he billed 7802, and he did not bill $500.89 of actual time that was spent down at the fireworks. Now, when I asked him why, he said it was because he billed what the fire marshal allowed. Well, I looked into that. I didn't know the answer to it when I spoke with him. I looked into it and found out that the fire marshal's office does not, under any circumstances, get involved in that. They do dictate the time that's spent down there, but they don't get involved in details. Now, when I spoke with Mr. Howe, with Chief Howe, after the last meeting, he informed me that he wasn't going to get involved in billing something that he shouldn't be billing. Well, he also said that I didn't know what I was talking about. I beg to differ. The minutes of March 7, 2023. President Don Hapakowski, Chair, Brad Taylor, Vice Chair, Maribel Range, BOS, Administrative Assistant. One of the articles was detailed regulations for the 4th of July. The reason that I was interested in this was because it's a private show, and I do not feel that the town's taxpayers, under any circumstances, should be responsible for paying for private fireworks that we are not allowed to go to. And it was agreed by all members of the board that were present that that was true. So we had called in Chief Gehring and Chief Howe to come to the meeting to straighten out these detailed regulations. They both appeared. The current detail rates were discussed with both chiefs. $32 an hour for town, private details, $48 an hour, police cruiser rate, $100 an hour.
A day.
$100, no, $100 a day. It's misprinted here, I'm sorry.
Last year's breakdown, 5 police officers, 6 firefighters, 2 on the boat, 4 on the engine, 45 minutes prior to until the event is over. The 2 on the boat with the entire duration from when the pyrotechnics arrive until they leave. Don said, the chairman of the board, Don Hapkowski, said for both chiefs to come up with a policy and present it back to the Board of Selectmen. The police chief and fire chief will work out the details with the 2 campground owners in town. You recall that that's how we had left it? Okay, so I understand, now I wasn't present, but I understand that whether they went together or one at a time, the owner of one of the campgrounds was furious that he had to pay. Well, that's too bad. So Chief Gehring said he was gonna have detail officers down there. Packard said he wasn't paying. And Fred said, that's okay. You're on your own. We're not sending anybody over here. You're on your own. At the last minute, my understanding is Mr. Packard said, okay, I'll take 2 detail officers to keep the confusion out of and keep the people from trying to come into my campground. So Chief Gehring put 2 detail officers on, which when I spoke with him, he told me that's what he paid, that's what he had, and 2 other duty officers on at the other campground on their regular shift. That was fine. The coverage worked out okay, everybody was happy. When I spoke with Chief Howe, he said, oh yeah, Pine Acres, we billed them and they paid it. And that was for $78. Now there's $500 outstanding. We're pinching pennies here for some of this equipment, and you're spending, you let the $500 slide, which I don't understand why. Because he was told to bill and he did not. So I was just questioning why. And if you remember, when I left the meeting last time, I said, I know the billing has gone through, but for the coming years, I would like to, we had decided, and I would like this to be, pay attention to what goes on with the billing for the 4th of July. Now, this was back in March. So there was plenty of time for that to be straightened out prior to the fireworks show. If Mr. Packard or any of the others don't want to pay, then don't get a license. Pretty easy. So I was just questioning why this went through. I understand we were in the budget process. We were pretty busy. So we left it to the 2 department heads, the chiefs, to take care of this. And it got dropped by the wayside. One chief did it and the other one didn't. That's all I wanted to know, why it didn't happen.
I just want to go back to something you said. You had 2 detail officers for 18.
So on the day of the event, I had 2 detail officers. One was paid for by Lake Dean and one was paid for by Randy Packard. The other 2 officers were myself, which I'm salary, and a duty officer. So that was to control the traffic on Route 148 and to post one at the entrance of the campground per Mr. Packard's request.
The town didn't pay for any police detail officers. It was the 2 campgrounds.
Correct.
I've got some documents here for you guys first, so you can see what I'm talking about. Lucy. So, first off, I never said a detail was not required or was required. The fire marshal, Brad is correct, Mr. Taylor is correct, does not say what I have or don't have to have. There's no stipulation. Certain things in the state do require details, cutting, welding, things like that. So he is correct. There's no say. The fire marshal does not get involved. The fire marshal does not say what you have to have and not have. So what I did is I called surrounding towns and said, what do you do? To keep myself out of trouble, to keep the town out of trouble, you're always best with going industry best practices. Rutland does fireworks every year. Rutland does about a half hour before the show, about an hour and a half after, so it works out to 2.5 hours around the show. I called Paxton, I know the chief there too. They've had fireworks at Anna Maria, same thing. So it's about a 2 to 2.5 hour window. That's industry best practices. So I paid the guys on the boat. Now, keep in mind, my guys get $18.66 an hour is what they got for that. There's no detail rate. I have asked numerous times. We don't have a detailed policy for the fire department. We're supposed to have a town detail policy, which we do not have. I'm not gonna take it upon myself to create a policy. Mr. Taylor said to me a couple weeks ago, well, we use gas. I agree, we did use gas in the boat. I don't know, what am I gonna charge for a gallon of gas? Until there's a town policy, I'm not charging. So I charged those for the two firefighters for the time that they were down there. For the 2 hours, that's industry standard, that's all. Mr. Packard does not have to, he could tell me, I could give him a bill for $500. He can tell me to go pound sand, and I have no way to fight back on that because there's no reason for it. Now you're gonna ask, what about the engine now? Now you did pay, and I admit we paid, and it wasn't $500, it's $486, I think I have it in here, that the town ate, $464.02. The town ate, we did eat that, and there's a reason why. When I took over, we had a 3-man fire department. That 3-man fire department was on the verge of extinction. The town of Rutland is, Mr. Taylor knows, was about to come and take over. I built this department back up. The way I've done it is through events like this. Having that fire truck down there is not just about the fireworks. It's about all of these members who are here tonight who are dedicated to this town. At 2 a.m, they're coming to your house. Christmas Eve, they're dropping what they're doing, they're going to your house. Holidays, birthdays, this is 4th of July weekend. They drop what they're doing because they want to be part of this town. They want to feel like they're a member, which they are, a valued member of this community. They go down. This is how you build a department. You throw people a bone like this, and that's what makes, it's great for camaraderie. It's great for team building. When they're down there too, they're not just sitting there. They're talking to citizens. They're meeting with people. They're walking around shaking hands. They're showing little kids fire trucks. I do it again tomorrow. This is what the fire department is about. It's a small investment to keep this department growing and to keep it in the right direction. And again, I'm always willing to do whatever the board tells me. I always do what I'm told. But until we have a townwide policy, I'm not gonna bill Mr. Packard for gas. I think I wouldn't do anybody else. This has nothing to do with Mr. Packard, whether it's, I apologize, it's John from the other campground. I don't care if this was a firework for the, Historical Society. I'm not gonna treat one person different than the other. We're gonna treat everybody in town the same, and until there's a written policy in place, now police have a detailed policy, because you do details. Once a year, we do this. This has gone for the last 20 years. And when I met with Mr. Taylor a few weeks ago, the exact word to me is, Randy has gotten away with this for long enough, it's time he pays. I don't wanna get involved in town politics, stuff like that. My goal is the safety, my goal is following policy and preventing us from doing something and billing someone the wrong way.
I just need Chief Howe to repeat something for me.
Yep.
$482, what was that for?
So that was, I have it all broken down here. It was, 1, 2, 3, 3 firefighters on the engine for 2.5 hours. And those guys are on the boat the other few hours in the morning. So I put them, once the product arrives, the fireworks arrive, I put them out there on our boat, just to make sure no one on a paddle boat or a motorboat or a speedboat or anything that's gonna go too close to them.
So who should have rightfully paid for that?
In reality, no, there's no law, that's what I'm saying, there's no requirement to have a detail. There's no, the statute doesn't say you have to have someone else there. I do that because I feel, okay, this is what's gonna keep everybody safe in town.
I'm sorry, that doesn't give me an answer.
I say, this is in my head, okay, the fireworks get out there on the water, once they get their barge, they go on the anchor. That's when I tell our guys, okay, take the boat, just patrol around.
Okay. Am I correct when I say that the town paid $482?
$464.02.
At a private event?
It is a private event, but it's not a private event.
It's a private event. You can't walk into Pine Acres.
No, but there's people all the time watching the fireworks. It's a fireworks thing. This is something, before my time, we didn't bill a dime.
I understand there's a lot of things that were done before your time, Chief. I understand that. There are a lot of things done before I moved into this town. And now I'm becoming aware of things that probably can be a little corrected.
Yep.
But essentially, the bottom line is we paid $482 for the Pine Acres fireworks
It's not
display.
just Pine,
on
it's Pine
4th of
Acres
July.
and Lake Dean.
And Lake Dean.
It's two sides, yeah. No, well, we do. And again, to me, this $464 is not just about fireworks. This is why I have a 22-man department right now. 22-person, it's not man, 22-person department right now. We've built this department up. It's these little events like this that build the department. These, I had to tell people, no, you're not coming. Everybody was like, they want to work these events. I've never in the history have we had to turn people away from OK and Fine, say, sorry, I don't need you today. Like these little events like this. It's a huge thing. You know, and actually, if the board doesn't want, I'm more than happy. I'll put the boat down there 2.5 or a half hour before the show. They'll leave an hour after. End of story. But then when I don't have people to go on calls 24 hours a day, it is what it is.
I do have a comment. It does become a public event, and as such as people come from all over. And that's my issue with it. Route 148 becomes gridlocked with people. And if I don't have offices on that road, the people that come from everywhere, this gets advertised out, believe it or not. Not by any doing of the campgrounds or anything, but it gets advertised out. I think it was on Worcester Eats.
Right, yes.
And so what happens is we have literally hundreds of people show up from all over the place, and they pack 148 in the Lake Dean campground. He capitalizes, he charges X number of dollars for people to go in and watch the fireworks, but the concentration of people is down by actually Mr. Taylor's garage down on 148. They go right down where that guardrail is, and so the important area for me is right there. I have to have a couple of cruisers down there, make sure that people don't get run over. I know Don drove through it while we had the thing set up. So it does become a quasi-public event, I guess you could call it. I know it's privately funded and it's privately done, but it does attract a lot of people. But that's my angle on it, you know, that's from the police department's perspective.
And again, if I may, like I said, I have no problem with billing for stuff, but we need a I can't just willy-nilly make up, oh, a gallon of gas is $3. There's no rates in any town policy for an hour for the boat, for an hour for the fire truck. Those rates don't exist. And I think it's a huge liability if I all of a sudden just out of the blue, I don't know, yeah, I like Randy, $25 an hour for the boat. There needs to be a policy voted on by the board with my input, saying this is what it costs, maintenance and stuff, before we build something like that. And I've asked for those policies, and we are making strides in getting policies, but that's one that hasn't come down the line yet.
Tom McCaffrey, Oak Drive. For people that don't know me, I was chief for 9 to 10 years in town, fire chief. And I agree with what Chief Howe says. When I took the department over, we were down to nothing, okay? I rebuilt that department, doing the same way that Chief Howe was doing it. Through events and morale building, whether it be giving a T-shirt, a baseball hat. I got in trouble for those things with the Board of Selectmen. They thought it was a ridiculous expense. I think something to keep in mind with the campgrounds, as it is both campgrounds putting on that show. Both campgrounds over the years have given back to the town. So in round numbers, we'll call it $600 is what this cost us this year. But in the past, when Parks and Recreation has had the Yankee Fair, Oktoberfest, okay? We would call upon Lake Dean Campground, go down and get their picnic tables. We'd bring them up to the baseball field, okay? Pine Acres, whenever the town needed a function hall, the Packers would open up the function hall for us. They're doing that now with the seniors. The seniors are down there. I think it's for yoga or something like that. So,
From now and through April.
so
Plus the pickleball
I think that we can nickel and dime each other, but I believe that one of the things that makes OCAM great is taking care of each other. And I think that our businesses, the few businesses that we have, we're always calling on them for donations. And I think that it goes both ways. When I was chief, things would get brought up about the fireworks, and this is exactly what I would say to people. So that's my bit.
So, Mr. McCaffrey, when you were chief, how many years ago?
Too many.
So over probably close to 10, 15 years ago? Or,
Yeah.
Did the Board of Selectmen provide policies
No,
that instructed you how to run your department?
no.
Do you remember when the town of Ocam loudly voted for a strong fire chief?
Yes, it would have been, I became chief in 2003. And strong chief was in place before I was. Strong chief actually took place between Randy Packard retiring and Richard Howe being appointed chief.
I think police chief was the latter one in the last
Right.
15 years.
Yep.
Chief Howe, was any training conducted with your firefighters during this event?
Absolutely. That's one of the bonuses is they get to run the boat. So if we use them for search and rescue, they're familiar with running the boat.
Were you ensuring the safety of residents and employees of the campground? Was safety a primary concern by being
That's the
present?
whole reason, yeah.
And have you been provided policies by a previous members of the Board of Selectmen or the current Board of Selectmen on how to run your department? So Chapter 48, Section 42 says that the fire chief shall have full and absolute authority in the administration of the department, shall make all rules and regulations for its operation, shall report to the selectmen from time to time as they may require, and shall annually report to the town the condition of the department, his recommendations thereon, shall fix compensation. I was part of the the fire department study committee in 2019, 2020. Hands down, certainly in the last many years, that fire department has not been more professionally run. What you don't need is to be micromanaged. And if we're going to start to micromanage you, we can't be pointing fingers unless we're going to take the fingers back at us. And if we haven't provided you the policies to instruct you on how to operate, which is, in my opinion, potentially micromanaging, which the townspeople clearly stated, we want you, the expert, to run your department. We have an expert running the department. And until the Board of Selectmen wants to create a policy, which we have been lacking for many, many, many years to have policies, shame on us. It's not shame on you. It's shame on us. And I just want to say thank you for everything you have done for your men and women, for the professionalism that you demonstrate. And I'm sorry that you're being nickeled and dimed on this issue. Thank you for training. Thank you for ensuring the safety of our townspeople.
I would just like to say one more thing, if I may. Also, on the minutes, Police Department, Fred Chief Kelly said that the detailed regulations be explained to both campgrounds in town who provide the firework display for their campgrounds prior to the event. Fire Department, Fire Chief Tim Howe said it should be one policy for all vendors, and the fire department detail rates should be the same as the police department rate. And that is when Chairman Apikowski asked you, did not tell you, but asked you to work on policy with Chief Gehring to come up with the numbers that were necessary to straighten this out and get back to the board, which never happened. Fred came back with his policy. You didn't do anything. I don't care whether he's a strong chief or not. You don't know how many phone calls I got asking me how we got the campgrounds to pay, because the people were fed up with paying for a private show, which was posted, do not come down here because you will not be allowed in.
So just to provide, and I don't want to get into a match back and forth with this, but I did ask Chief Gary, and he was busy. I never did get a policy. I never got it, still haven't got it. So I can't work on that. And the second thing is, with the pay rate thing, I was under the impression that I can't just willy-nilly just say all of a sudden, this is the detail policy, this is the rate. Will it come back to the board? I don't have those numbers from either side yet. It's not like I can't take my numbers and say, okay, it's time and a half, because that doesn't line up with his. I don't have a rate for that. So I did ask for the policy. I've never received anything.
Because there wasn't a policy in place. We were trying to establish a policy. We asked you and Chief Gary to work together to establish a policy and bring it before the board so that it could be implemented as a policy going further. It never happened.
And I'm not gonna
Chief
throw,
Gavin's
I'm
policy
trying not to
was
throw
right.
another department head under the bus. I never got a policy from him.
Because you didn't work with him.
I see him every day of the week.
Yeah, I think, I share in the blame in that too, because we did communicate, we did talk about it, I came up with my policy, and we never actually did sit down and hammer it out, so I'd say I take some culpability in that.
Well, going back to what I said initially, I'm not trying to make enemies here. But I'm saying, going forward, there's gonna be another fireworks exposition next year. And the townspeople that can't go into Pine Acres without paying or should not be funding a private show that they're making money on. It's a big deal for the campgrounds because that's an attraction for the campgrounds for that 4th of July weekend. And they're making plenty of money off of it. They shouldn't be, why should that, you don't have any problem going after Sober and Son for the ambulances and everything else.
Because it's not my ambulance. So how about
the town
so,
ambulance?
and this same thing, so when I go and bring the fire truck to the preschool, to teach the kids fire safety, I'm gonna bill them.
No.
How's it different? That's a private event. My kids didn't go to that preschool. Why am I paying for a fire truck down there?
Good point.
Paul Rochette, I just, through the chair, want to ask Chief Howe, were there any expenses that weren't covered by the fire department budget here?
I mean, not covered.
You didn't ask for any extra funds?
No, matter of fact, out of my pocket, I buy the guys pizza every year. I go and buy them, I feed them out of my personal money. Because again, to me, this is an event to build morale for the department.
Chief Howe,
So I mean, there was no extra expenses to the townspeople.
when were the fireworks?
July 3rd.
So the Board of Selectmen up until July 3rd did not say where's the policy.
No.
So where were the Board of Selectmen up until July 3rd? Just say where's the policy?
Yeah, perhaps we dropped the ball. I'm not gonna admit that we didn't, but we're involved in the budget season. It was difficult and we were busy.
And I trust that our fire chief is incredibly busy. He puts in a lot more hours than he gets paid for. And he's done a darn good job for this community.
At the time, both of us were part-time and both incredibly busy with a lot of stuff. So like I said, I share in the culpability of that, but I guess it is what it is at this point.
We don't write department policy. That you're a strong chief, that's your job, that's your job. So, as far as that goes.
May I ask a question, please? Barbara Pucci, East Hill Road East. May I ask a question of Chief Howe? Just a clarification. So the boat
Yep.
that's out there, that's there for firefighting purposes or safety or things like that, training. So those are OCAM firefighters that are in that boat?
Yes, yep.
Nobody else is in the boat. Nobody else is getting rides.
Nope,
No
no, definitely
town
not.
people are in there. There's no town people
No, definitely not.
was ever in any of
Nope.
that boat at that day. Okay, thank you.
And again, one good thing with this too, that boat, the reason we have the boats for rescue, we've got, most of Brooks Pond is in Ocam. All of Lake Dean's in Ocam, and the only time really we, run a couple of Monday nights for training. That's the only true time of year when people get time behind the wheel. Boat's not like driving a car. You gotta know what you're doing, so you run over victims, so again, it's a good training for that as well.
Just as a note, that boat that the fire department has was actually paid for, I believe, by the fire association. That boat was actually donated by the firefighters.
Got a question. Can you pay those firefighters on the association, Tim?
No, I don't think so.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just curious.
No, because that's charity, that's, donations, stuff like that, you can't pay people for that. And I'm just a member of the association, I'm not a. Just a.
You're not the president.
I'm not the president.
So for the first time in our history, we have charged and received some funding for this event.
Yes.
You get paid.
Yes. Yeah, we charge for a full detail rate for 2 officers for 4 hours.
What was the detail rate?
At the time, I believe it was $48 an hour. Since then, our policy is $55 an hour.
Thought the town had a rate of 32.
If it's a town detail, it's a private detail. If it's a town detail for you, it's actually more than that now. It's, I believe it's
That's
46.
to be a minimum time and a half of a full-time
Right.
person.
So I think it's 46 an hour right now.
Well, if you email me the policy, I'll take out OCAM police everywhere at OCAM fire and I'll have mirroring.
Yeah, it's
policy.
not-
But you
not a
just gotta let me
problem.
know if rates go up because of the
Yep.
time and a half of your full-time people. You've got to let me know to keep it up.
So if memory serves me correctly, that detail rate that I came up with and the policy for details didn't come out until sometime in August, I believe, right? We worked on it for a while and we came up with, I had to do a study. And I came up with the rates and the policy. And then we actually put the rate in there for the use of the cruiser too. So vehicle use was $100 flat rate. So if you required a vehicle, it was $100. So yeah, I'll get you a copy of that.
Work together,
Yeah.
figure something out.
So does the, are they required to have a fire detail?
No.
So there's no law that requires them to even,
It leaves it all up. It's kind of it's basically leaves it up to the discretion of the fire chief, is the way the law says. It's up to the fire chief.
so we have the choice to potentially put homes in the vicinity at risk because a private event chooses not to,
Well, they still have to meet this.
they have their requirements of- to get a permit.
They have to get a permit. They actually, a lot of times, the state fire marshal, not the marshal, but one of his representatives come out and they measure and inspect and, you know, we're fortunate with us, it's in the middle of the pond, so we're set back.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be more of a police matter, like, when they do them in like fields, that almost falls more to the police, because you gotta set up a, you know,
Perimeter.
depending on the size shell, 100 feet back, 150 feet, and that's all, again, and that's all. The pyrotechnic company provides that, and then they say, okay, we're very fortunate with that, we don't fall into that.
But I would think townspeople would want to make sure that if there's a risk to their safety or their property, that OCAM is going to swiftly respond. Whether they're paid by a campground or not, I would hope that we would be able to respond.
I mean, to me, this is a win for us, because on the traditionally a busy weekend, I know I have 4 or 5 people dedicated on a fire truck, because if there's a call, they're gonna leave there and go. That aren't out at a party, because we don't have anywhere, I can't tell people, hey, stay home this weekend. If they're out at a party or cookout, because my rule is if you have 1 beer, guess what? You're done, you're not coming to a call. When they're on the truck for me, I know I've got them for the night. And that's a tough weekend to get staff. You know, 4th of July, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I kind of cringe when I hear the tones go off. I'm like, who's around? Because we don't pay anyone to be available. And they know my policy, very strict on any alcohol.
Yeah,
you've been
there's a
there,
lot of
station.
departments that don't have that policy.
Right.
I worked on one.
Your 2 guys in the boat paid $18.66 an hour.
1866, I like it. That's their firefighter rate.
And the officers were paid $48 an hour.
No, the officers were. The only officers have.
Police.
Oh, police officers, sorry.
I just have complete faith in the fire chief. And I think he works his hardest in keeping the people of this town safe in all kinds of conditions. I have no quarrel. I leave it up to him to handle his department as he sees fit.
I agree.
And so far, it has proven to be above what we've expected.
Mr. Chairman, can we ask the fire chief to provide a draft policy by February, first meeting in February?
Understand we're not.
Right.
He's approving it.
Right, but at least we can ensure it's getting done.
Yeah.
Is February reasonable?
Absolutely. And I do encourage your input. Like I said, I don't take that strong, chief. I want input from the townspeople. I think it's the town's department, it's not my department. So I
The
want
rate,
input.
the rate has to be approved by you guys.
No problem.
I have no concern about irregularities. I think it's a philosophical difference in whether an individual private person should get away with something without paying, but I don't think there's any issue with the professionalism or how the chief runs his department.
Anything?
I'm good. Other than chief, I'll get you a copy of that policy if you want to mirror ours.
Yeah, I think it should be consistent.
Yeah,
It should never be consistent.
everything's already done, so and it's board approved.
Okay. Next item up here was executive session for this exact topic, in case you changed your mind and wanted to go to exec
So
session.
I want everything public and
So
everyone.
we can eliminate the next item. We have a motion.
1 second.
Of course.
Mr. Chairman, I just want to recognize, were you gonna do that? Okay, you do
No,
that.
you
No, it's
do
your
it.
thing. You have spearheaded that. and That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's okay. Well, we want to recognize everyone who's donated to Toys for Tots. I am so overwhelmed that we filled up that box. Tonight, the Fire Association topped it off, and there's still room for
And then some.
more. We can keep adding to the table. So just because it's filled doesn't mean that we can't accept any more. I think they're going to be picking up next weekend. Wait, this weekend, sorry. I lost all my dates.
It's Friday.
But yes, sometime between them. So for everybody who's donated, thank you so much. For anybody who wants to donate, it's still there. And they also accept monetary donations. So if you missed the box and you want to do the QR code, there's a link on there that you can.
If you need help with the
And
QR
if-
code, I'll help you.
And just for anybody who might be on the other end and is requesting a toy, there's a link on that for that portion of it. But thanks to everybody who's donated. I'm very, very happy.
And thank you for spearheading it.
Oh, of course.
Move to adjourn. You want to spend more time?
Yeah, no, thank you.
8:39.
Aye.
Aye.
I thought I might have.
Sorry.
I couldn't.